No. Oh, you can have people in the chat. They can join without.
Oh, that's right. But we're live now. So
Yeah.
like as soon as
All right.
Bearded America gets his stuff together and he jumps in, we'll add him in. But
all right.
So we're live right now. All right. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Whoever. Hobby. There we are.
That's awesome.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I got to turn the phone on volume down.
Yeah, the mute.
Yeah. So that was crazy.
That totally threw me off because I was like, "Are we fucking live?" Oh my god!
So good to see you, Hobby. Hobby sent me a couple pics. He got to have some enjoyment, some liquid enjoyment on his way home, or I don't know if he was even working today. I assumed he was. Oh, Hanyaker Adams in the house.
What's up, Adam? How you doing? See, now the chat is not. I know he's saying hi. There it is.
There it is.
Say, there we go.
That's why I always use the phone. But you, as the master, can you see it?
I can see. Yeah, I can see the chat, and I can see it on my phone. So what will happen there is Bearded America.
Oh, there he is. Good. Hey, man.
What's up? How you doing?
Turn yourself the other way.
Good. How are you?
He's up and down.
Oh, right. He's sideways to me.
Oh, he's good. I see him.
How's this?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Awesome.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Oh, we're all just chilling, just trying to test out this technology for when we get going. I think we'll get. I think Jonnie, when a couple more people come in here, assuming they do, you can kind of lay out the vision for the channel since you have some plans of doing some stuff tonight with some of your segments. What's up?
Yeah, I got a few I have a few things like I have like a series of questions if when we have a creator on and things like that, and like I have some. I kind of want to do like group reactions. You know, like that's one of the things on YouTube that's pretty big. Like people like they react to things that they see online. I've done a few on my channel, but unfortunately the ones that I found like were ones that really pissed me off. So like they're not really lighthearted. So like yeah, like when people abuse pets, like I get really angry. So I had to make a video and just like put them on blast. So like the one girl put a dog in the dryer. Like she put the dog in the fucking dryer. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's on my channel. And like
well, if it's a Chihuahua, I could see that.
No, it's not. It's like a tiny the cutest little Shih Tzu you ever seen, and like she throws the damn thing in and she's laughing, and then like everyone in the comments that are like watching her do it, they're like all cheering her on and saying, "Go for it, laugh!" And so like she got so much heat that she had to like turn down like she terminated her like YouTube and terminated her Instagram, but it's too late. The footage was recorded and it's online, so like. It's out there, she can never resurface or even try to resurface. And so yeah, I have lighthearted ones, not ones that are like animal cruelty and things like that. Like these don't piss me off; these just make me laugh. So
good. And although if you want to slide in an animal cruelty just to surprise us,
yeah, sure. I mean, I could.
That'd be a true reaction.
You want to see how they make hamburgers? You're talking about animal cruelty? Holy shit! Oh man. So all right, let's start with like intros. So have you seen my name's Jonnie Grooms, and I'm in beard, and we'll go over what we have in beard also. So like what I have in beard today is tonight. Earlier in today I was using Captain Red because that's what I'm testing out. That's my next review is Captain Red for Fable. Mm-hmm. But now I have Johnny Slicks, the pomade, and Crusher's Sinful. The old Sinful, not the new Sinful.
Whoa. You got a hair pomade?
Yeah.
What the hell are you testing it on? Your back?
No, my beard.
Oh. You put hair pomade in your beard.
Yeah, it kind of works like a beard butter. It's real like it's like no hold. And it smells amazing, and just really nourishing. And I use Sinful. Like Sinful is like my Swiss Army knife oil. This oil, I swear to God, this oil goes with so many different scents. It's not even funny. I told Brian at Crusher, I was like, man, I said, what were you thinking when you made Sinful? Because like I told him, this is a Swiss Army knife oil. Like it goes with Scotch Porter, it goes with Johnny Slicks, it goes with like so many other different balms. It's a great additive. I love it. I use it all the time. Like whenever I don't know what oil to use, I grab Sinful and I smell it and I'm like, yeah, it works. And it usually does. Or it just overpowers the other balm scent and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
Andy, the bearded practitioner, jumped in here, so good to see him.
Andy.
Before we go to Derek's introduction, smell that Sinful real quick, and I have 2 words for you, and I want to see if you get it, because only one other person has gotten this. Out of bottle, to me, it smells like eggnog.
Eggnog.
Ooh.
Huh.
It's good, though. No, it's good. It's good, Derek.
I love eggnog, man.
No, I don't get eggnog.
You don't get eggnog. I do with that bourbon and that cinnamon. I get eggnog when I take it out of the bottle. And one guy, when I did a review on Sinful. One guy commented on the review talking about like, yes, eggnog. I couldn't think of what it smelled like, but I guess that's just
Hold on, let me try this again. I can. Yeah.
All right, Derek, go ahead.
I don't know. I think it's cinnamon.
I'm Derek Woodward,
Derek.
a.k.a. Bearded America, East Tennessee hillbilly. Today in Beard, I'm rocking the Wrestling with Your Beard Fairgrounds. This stuff is awesome, man.
Yeah.
It really makes you think of the fair. Like, I love it. I can't get over it, like how good it is.
What's the scent profile on it? What is it?
Man, it's hard to do. It's like a combination of a few things. Like, I don't know. To me, it smells like just baked goodies. You know, like funnel cake and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It's awesome.
Oh no, that's not going to be good for me. I'm gonna wear that and then just go get funnel cake. So like, if I smell funnel cake all day, like it's on. I'm gonna go find funnel cake somewhere.
Now there's
a good one.
Company. I was talking with Derek when I was in before I went to Chattanooga, and then when I was in Chattanooga, and he told me he was wearing that. And he told me they were a Tennessee company. And I tried to get a hold of them, but I wasn't able to in time to try and maybe see if they were close enough to where I was to snag, because I think they're near Chattanooga, right, Derek?
Yeah.
What's their name again? You said Bearded Fairground?
No, it's Wrestling with Your Beard.
Oh, Wrestling with Your Beard.
Wrestling with Your Beards, yeah.
And they have a whole pro wrestler theme, like that's their theme for their scents and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, just wait
I'm
for my
wrestling
review. I'm gonna be rocking a luchador mask and everything. It's gonna be nuts.
Awesome. I remember, like I was telling you, Derek, I remember seeing them a long time ago when I was doing preliminary research for United Beards of America, and they caught my eye because I'm an old school pro wrestling fan from the 80s and early 90s. Yeah, the good era.
Oh yeah, that's when it was great.
Yeah. And I just never went back to like purchase, but I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then when you told me they're in Chattanooga, I was like, well, God, the owner did contact me, but it wasn't until after I had left Chattanooga.
Oh, that sucks.
And while we're talking, I'm Barbados Joe. I know everyone in the chat right now, I think, knows me. Purveyor of weirdness, United Beards of America, and occasional reviews here and there. And by the way, one of the next couple United Beards of America will be, there went Derek, will be Tennessee, and Bearded America will be on it. Sorry, Derek. You missed the plug, brother.
Damn.
Oh, and I have nothing in beard. I already took a shower, but this morning and this afternoon I was wearing Beard Hoss's America, which is an amazing scent. Got some gunpowder and a couple other things. It is yummy.
Cool. Yeah, all right, so that what he's wearing with Wrestling Fairgrounds, because I had to Google to find out what the scent profile was, and it is what is it? Wow, they're not. Okay, it is fruity, sugary with notes of milky coconut, maple, and sugary vanilla. Yeah, so definitely funnel cake, like they.
Yeah. Usually, that kind of sweet food smell is not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But I would try that just cause. But there are like rare scents, like Hobby wants you to take off the shirt. That was a round table thing, Hobby. I don't know, maybe one of these days. like Mike's brown sugar Boston beards. Oh my goodness.
That's like one of my next purchases. Like I want to get that brown. I saw that brown sugar and I was like, huh.
Oh, Jonnie, it is amazing. And I imagine like blending that with a bourbon center. I'm not a blender. I'm not an experimenter. Obviously you are.
Yeah.
Pardon me. But I don't match a lot of my balms and oils, so I'm going to have to start, thinking about, hey, maybe. But that brown sugar, dude, I have it in the butter. He sent it when he sent me when he was still working on Sinatra and that line. He sent me the testers, and he sent me a small thing of the butter. And that scent is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
Well, practitioner said you missed your plug, Derek. I said you were going to be my co-host on UBA Tennessee right as you went off the air. Oh, we have no audio.
Oh, no, his mic is not muted. He's good. Should be.
I can't hear. I think phones on this thing aren't going to be the thing though. Derek, say something. Yeah, see.
Damn.
Andy, I'm glad you purchased it yesterday. I'll let me know when you get it. I'll be interested in your thoughts. Derek, I don't know what's up with the.
Try it again, Derek.
Yeah.
Like log out, log back in if you can, so we can try and hear you. See, this is why we have a test run.
Exactly.
And it's good that it's live. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, we found with this StreamYard that the phone away from a hotspot or away from a router may not be great, and now maybe it's just not meant to be with phones.
Yeah, probably not. I got to find one that is like really good. Although I do like the features. I like being able to share my screen and because I'll show. It's pretty good. I don't know if other services let you do that.
Yeah. So who else? I will. Andy says I will. Good, Andy. Thank you very much.
Just to show.
Oh yeah.
This is the fairground. What he's wearing.
That's
this
awesome.
Is wrestling with wrestling with your beard, and the sense down here we can highlight. I mean, I don't know how well that goes in on the live stream.
Yeah, that you can't see, but you can see that logo really good.
Yeah,
that logo is really good.
So, like when we're talking about a company, we can highlight their website.
Yeah, that is
awesome. We were like,
oh,
this is you're wrestling with your beard and da 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 and everything like that.
That is,
and then I can just turn it off, just like man, just like that.
That is good. Adam, thank you, my brother. Oh, Hellafat is in the house. Hellafat is in the house. Hellafat, if you don't follow Hellafat and you like a little comedy and maybe a little naked rear end on a woman,
I just started following.
Oh my! You know what I did with Hellafat, Jonnie, on vacation? I had a jacuzzi tub in the second half of vacation. That was my vacation. Everyone else did the beach and stuff. I grew up in San Diego, man. I don't need that. I literally, because Hellfat's got
who's back?
years. Oh, there you go. Nice.
There he is.
Cool. Yeah.
Hellofat's got 4 years of content, and I literally just sat in that jacuzzi tub with some beer and just went through him month by month of all the old stuff.
Hellafat is hilarious.
Oh, good. Okay, you did. He's in here now, Derek, and you subscribe. I'm glad. Yeah, that's good.
Cracks me up. I did the same.
There it is. There's Hellafat right there. This cracks me up so bad. Oh, I love this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. You can't hear the audio on it, but Jonnie, can you hear the audio?
Oh, that one is good.
Oh, I had them auto muted.
Spread the word to other people in the beer community. If they're not following Hellafat, they need to be.
Yo, that's.
Now, Hellafat is also from Philly, and all that stuff. Now, he wasn't close to it because I asked him, I'm like, dude, how close are you to Nicetown? But, he's not that far away from all that stuff that was going down in Philly yesterday.
What was going on in Philly yesterday?
Speaking of stuff that's going down,
holy
you guys follow NASCAR?
I have that lined up. What happened today? Like, it happened like hours ago.
With Dale Earnhardt.
Dude, Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Crashed like 20 minutes from where I live. Like, I used to live right up beside that airport.
Wow.
Crazy stuff.
Wow.
My little shithole town is like made national news.
Holy shit. That's them working on him.
Johnny Grooms,
yeah, man.
Wheels of Steel, man. This is awesome, Johnny. This is good stuff.
Elizabethton Airport, man. That's me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm glad the dude. I don't follow NASCAR, but I'm glad the dude's okay because it was a tragedy the way his dad died.
Yeah, it was. Dude, they were definitely looking out for him for sure today because there's enough scene picture-wise and everything that anyone should have survived.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking at
Johnny, I was going to say you're in freaking Jersey, dude. There was like a 9-hour, 10-hour standoff where 6 cops got wounded in Philly yesterday.
What?
You guys didn't hear about this?
What was I doing yesterday?
Dude.
There was a dude in a house, and he just started that. Well, the cops went to serve a drug warrant, and he just started shooting.
Wow.
And he wounded 6 cops.
All right.
None of them.
Now you're jogging my memory. Now I'm like, I heard something about that, but I didn't really see it because I don't really watch the news that much because the news is kind of depressing. So
yeah,
I don't really watch that. Will you back up, Cat? Damn, fucking Cat.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Johnny, your cat test had me losing it, dude.
That's why I do it. You know, I think it's funny. I like it. You know, and sometimes like she the only scent that she hasn't ran away from was striptease from Hanyaker, and it's like I'm like I wonder why. So now I'm like really testing every single scent. Some I film, some I don't. I don't want to get snagged for like animal cruelty or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I put my finger like with the Johnny Slicks one, I did it like right after I uploaded that one. I got Johnny Slicks shit in the mail, and I put it on my finger, and I went right up I didn't even reach her face, and she smelled the air, and then bolted. So I'm like, holy crap! I said maybe this is too strong, you know, because maybe their sense of smell is like way more sensitive than ours. So like I'm gonna look into see if like I'm damaging my cat's brain or some shit. It's like I don't want to do that. But yeah, I gotta I'll find out. But yeah, I like it, you know. But yeah, for Hanyaker, she just smelled it and then just laid back down like it was nothing. And I was like, oh, I'm waiting for her to try and eat one. That's what I'm really waiting for.
Oh, there's no way unless you
because
get a scented one,
a meat scented one,
a
fish,
yeah.
No, I don't have
salmon.
I don't have any fish scented oils.
Hey, Premium Sean, you're here.
For all you creators out there who are watching, fish scented oil.
Fish scented oil.
for your deep sea fishermen.
Let me tell you why Johnny and I are doing something together. Because, well, firstly, I still wanted to do something. Secondly, when I was thinking of who I wanted to do it with, Johnny is quirky and clever and a good sense of humor enough that I think he plays well with my personal aesthetic. I mean, dude published a picture yesterday of Captain Red on a toy boat with some Leviathan coming up out of the ocean, you know, and then he publishes like soap, like legitimate stuff. Not to say that the Leviathan picture wasn't, but it's just that kind of quirky, and he's got all these different videos on his channel. So I dig that. I dig that about Johnny. And so that's why we are here together doing this stream. And one of the main ideas we'd like to do, like we have with Derek tonight, is always have a community member in here and hopefully always have an owner in here. Now, Beer Times with Scott is supposed to also be part of this, like twice a month, but I think he's been busy with family stuff. And so my password just came up. Did I cut off there?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
So the idea was when we have Scott on, we wouldn't have a community member, but hopefully an owner. And when we didn't have Scott on, we have guys like Derek or, you know, Andy or Javi out there in the audience, just regular community dudes jumping on. Why don't you, Johnny, because Johnny broke down. Johnny was right on it. You had some ideas for some segments and stuff. Johnny mentioned the reaction videos. You know, we think we want to do the week in beard or, you know, talk about stuff that we've seen or that was important for that week, you know, new releases, whatever it may be, that kind of stuff. That will be a segment as well.
Yeah, like if you guys know anything that's up and coming and new that you can actually disclose. I know some companies, when you talk to them, they let you in on some secrets of things that are coming, and you don't want to, like, you know, put that out there. Just things that you can talk about, not, secrets.
Yeah.
And, and especially any small batch company that is putting out something really good that's not getting like the attention that they should, or if we think that, somebody should like definitely give them a try, like we'll highlight that company, things like that, and then
that's always been a vision of mine, Johnny, is we're all smaller reviewers here, right?
Yeah.
And I like focusing, like Johnny, I know you do kind of a mix. Derek, I notice you do a lot of small companies. I like doing a lot of smaller companies. My style is kind of, I'll unbox a big company, but I'll only review a smaller one, or one that, isn't as big, however we decide that. And so, yeah, I love giving those small guys or newer guys or guys that are under the radar some credit.
Oh, yeah, they definitely deserve all the love, man.
Because like every product that's made is like, I've said this on the Voodoo review, and also I did it on Instagram Live, because I really believe it. Like, because I'm trying to make my own stuff, just to see where it takes me. It may not go anywhere, but I want to give it a shot. So I know like every product that's made is some guy's like project baby. Like they spent the time, the money, the research on the ingredients, and like there's a ton of work going into, and then having the balls to go public and actually selling it, like that's huge. So like I always feel like the smaller people need to get light shine on them, because of that reason alone.
Yeah,
for sure.
And if your stuff is legit, like when I started this in January, Crushers was peripheral, and over the past 7 months, he has blown the F up, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was due to a lot of smaller guys, plus a lot of smaller reviewers, plus Instagram folk getting a hold of his stuff. But that, to me, that's like a great success story, when you can see a company that's just starting out and then boom, are roundly considered by virtually every reviewer I've seen to be one of the top companies as far as what they're producing.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Look at Boston Mike, man. There's
Boston
another
Mike, same way.
Yeah.
Same way. Yeah.
I talked to him the other day about, and I asked him, I said, because like I'm doing this solo, like on the YouTube channel, the Instagram page, the product, R&D and all that stuff. Like there's no one helping me do it. Like I'm just totally by myself. So like, I asked him, I said, do you have any help doing what you do? And he said no. He says, his girlfriend tries to help him every once in a while, but like the guy puts in a full day's work, like 10 hours, and then he goes home and he starts with his brand.
Yeah.
So, like it's
dude, he never sleeps.
Work,
never sleeps.
And you can see it in his eyes when he does those lives in the morning. You can see he's like still tired. He's like tired, like, because it's so much work.
I heard he doesn't sleep.
He's got a great drive to keep on going.
Because someone hid the step stool for him to climb into bed. That's how. That's when he was sleeping and shit.
Oh shit!
Helifat just said he got some of that Sinatra. It's good stuff, Helifat. I hope you enjoy it. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't like strawberry scent.
Man. Well, you gotta DM me when you first get that Sinatra and you open it up for the very first time, Helifat. Like, just DM me on Instagram and let me know what it smells like when you first open this thing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say what I thought it was when I first smelled it, but I really thought Mike was fucking with me. It took me some time to warm up to it. I told him that too. It's like I didn't like it at first, but now I really like it. Like now I'll wear that every other day because I love that scent. But when I first got it,
you tried the Churchill?
No, I haven't tried anything else from him. I gotta get more products from Mike. I know that.
Brown sugar. Brown sugar, man. That stuff is untouchable. And Bonfire from his original line. That Bonfire, that is amazing. And I'm really looking forward to Holiday as well.
Oh yeah, Holiday's gonna be special.
Yeah.
The thing is, like whenever I decide, like, okay, like this company just put out a new scent. All right, I'm gonna try it. So I go and I buy it, and then they come up with something new again. So I'm like, shit, man! I just spent like my beard play money for the month on this new scent, and now you're coming out with another one. I wish you would have told me.
It's tough because I had to lay off of a couple Crushers just for that very reason. Because he came out, he came out Old Stogie, Java Jolt, Fruit, bang, bang, bang. Like, oh, and Bilberry. Bilberry was in there as well.
Bilberry, yeah.
I mean, he was just like boom, boom, boom. He was like a cent a month there for a while. It was like the cent of the month club. And I just couldn't keep up, because you're feeding the beast of your channel, right? You're spending money to feed that beast. That it's very rare that you can go buy something like, I'm just buying this for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can, but none of us are, we don't have fountains full of cash out in our yards or anything. So those choices become very selective.
I know.
Yeah.
Rob Acker in the house.
Got to narrow it down.
Oh, man.
So, what were you saying, Derek? Hey, Rob.
I was just saying it does. It gets tough. You got to like narrow it down to like the one you really, really, really want.
That's why I started the list. And the science behind my list is like, I'll have like a company that I have purchased already from before, and depending on like what I have currently, I will buy that what I bought from a company that I bought from before first before I buy from someone brand new. You know what I'm saying? So like my list is kind of tailored like that. So that's why like I got to pull it up now because now I'm referencing something I need a visual aid. So talk among yourself. I got to find it.
I'm a usually fly by the seat. Like with Derek, I love when guys, like I did this with a couple companies just cause, but like that company that you're, what's it called again? Wrestling, Derek?
Wrestling with your beard.
Wrestling with your beard. So Derek takes a shot on them. Maybe because they're from Tennessee, maybe because he's a wrestling fan, maybe because he stumbles across a website, and he takes a shot on them, buys the product, and then does a review on it. And everyone's like, and here's the thing I think that sucks. No one knows who Wrestling with the Beard is, so not too many people are going to view Derek's videos, right? But it could be the next Crusher's Creations for all we know. And that's what's unfortunate. And I don't want to take anything away from the Fables and the Apes and the Luxes, but I wish more viewers would take shots even when they see a company like, I haven't heard of that company ever, and maybe dive in there and say, well, everyone was no one at one point.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And like that's one of the reasons why I go for reviewers on YouTube alone is to find those new companies. Like it's like all right, I know that like I like Crushers and I like Han Yonker stuff. So like I'm a customer of them and also of Boston Beer Company. So like those three companies, like, yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out. Anything they got interesting, if I want to try, I'll pick it up because I'm a customer of them for as long as I have a beard, I'm a customer of those three core companies. So like when you mention Wrestling with Your Beard, I immediately Google it and I pull it up and I looked at it and I'm a wrestling fan. So like I'm looking at all these scents and all that like that. And I'm like, I'm going to try this now. And like,
dude, I got 2 of them and they're good stuff.
And that's another reason. That's what I'm saying. Like I like to go to YouTube to find the stuff that I don't know about, like Rob Acker. He did a Instagram review on Revered. I never heard of Revered ever before. And, he did the review on Turncoat, and like I was ready to buy it right there. I was like, "Where is it? I'll buy it. I don't care." Like I whipped up the credit card, like and it's not for sale yet. It's not live yet, and I would have never known that if I never saw a review on it. So that's why I go to reviewers to find the products that I can't find. And I even asked Rob. I'll tell you. I asked him. I said, "How do you find these companies? Like, how do you like? Where do you search? What do you Google? And I had no idea. So like that's why you guys are like my search engines for like new shit that I don't know about.
Well, two things here. Number one was Boston Mike is in the building. Mike, we just blew some smoke up your ass, brother.
Mike!
But you well, no, blowing smoke up your ass is not a good thing. We just really puckered up and kissed your ass, but you weren't here, so you'll have to
like the one cheek here and the other cheek here. It was like
the other thing is, what in the heck? Oh, yeah, somebody I know recently visited Rob Acker and got to smell that line of product. Woo! What are we talking about? Not only did I get to smell the Revered, but I got to smell a couple things that Crusher was working on since we went over there the same day. Now who's got connects?
Oh, look at you, bro.
Meanwhile, this is all Acker shit, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, you know what though?
Right place, right time.
Kingdom Beard Company. That's another thing I'm reviewing. They're not that
Good
far
stuff.
from me. They're out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, so that's like maybe an hour from me. So yeah. So I got one too. I got one that's close, not a half hour, but it's there.
Wait. But did you go to Kingdom's house and pet his dog and stand on his porch and chat with him while he personally gave you unmarked bottles of new good shit? That's all I want to know.
We're not on that level yet. I haven't even shot the review.
It's coming though, right?
What was that?
It's coming though.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, it depends, you know.
I'll be interested, Johnny, because I've tried Kingdom stuff, and if I'm being honest, it was to me very, very average. But he has since tweaked it and done some things with it and added some new scents. So I'll be interested to see your review, and also if you have the same response based on the scents you got, or if you got the new ones. Do you have the new ones?
I have. What do I have? I got the barbershop one, and I got
That's
the Kingdom bourbon.
That's okay. So both of those
New
are
ones,
his
yeah.
newer scents.
Yeah.
His newer scents. So I'll be very interested to see what you say, because I know he's trying to tweak his line. All right, so we've got a bit of a house. We're going to do something for Johnny Grooms here.
Okay.
Johnny Grooms is a huge tobacco fan. So I gave him a couple tips last night. I told him the best tobacco scent I have smelt is Lux's The Tobacconist. So you guys out there in the audience, start throwing some tobacco scents for Johnny to add to his list, as if he's not spending enough money. Give us some good tobacco scents. Derek, while people are throwing stuff on there, what's a good tobacco scent you've tried?
Oh God. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Johnny, I'm going to also add to that Dodge City for Men's Saloon Spice. That is a tobacco and nutmeg.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it exactly off the top of my head, but it's from Duck River Beard Company.
I know Duck River. I've heard
Never
of
heard of Duck River.
Aren't they Tennessee too? Aren't they another Tennessee company?
Yeah, Murfreesboro.
Damn it, I was right near Murfreesboro too.
Yeah, you was. Just down the road.
I
What was
forgot
the
all
name
about
again? What was the name of the company again?
Duck River.
Duck
They
River.
have a couple
Quack,
really
quack.
unique scents. I think they have like a hard lemonade or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they have a apple butter.
Apple butter, right?
They have one called the Patriot that's pretty good. Tennessee Shine.
Okay, so Boston Mike gave us Pipe Bomb from Damn Yankee.
Ooh, I heard that was phenomenal.
And what I've noticed about Dan Yankee's original line is I think all of them have a variant of tobacco in it, be it pipe tobacco, cigar tobacco. But I think their first 4 or so scents were just like tobacco across the board, and then they just kind of went off on that.
Wow.
Rob Acker echoes my tobacconist recommendation.
Yeah, I have to try that.
Yeah, I need to get some Lux.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, and this is no lie. This is like old school days when a huge band would come on to Ticketmaster and would sell out instantaneously. You have to get on his mailing list. Are you on his mailing list?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you literally, when he drops at 12 noon, so 3 our time on a Sunday, you have to literally be sitting on the website on the page of the scent you want. Refresh.
Yeah,
refresh.
there's been days I've been on there on a Sunday and it been like 6 o'clock sold out. And I'm like, what the heck?
Yo, yeah, it's ridiculous.
He will sell out, depending on what scent he's releasing, he will sell out with seemingly instantaneously. So you literally have to get there between like 12 and 12:10 to make sure you grab it. So just know that when you decide to make that. Here we go. He gave us the scent breakdown for the pipe bomb. Cherry, chocolate, and pipe tobacco.
Ooh.
Damn Yankee's one of those companies that I keep saying I got to try, and they have a new summer scent that's sangria. That sounds really inviting to me.
I think they did a s'more scent as well.
They did. Now, that wouldn't be up my alley, but I know it's up a lot of guys' alleys. Bearded Jester in the house.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Jester?
Jester was on the Bearded Shark Talk earlier this week. I got to see him.
He just uploaded a review for that. What was it? Oh crap, the gold one. I know he was all gold.
That was it Beard Guard? Because he was talking about Beard Guard.
Crap, I forgot.
Using Beard Guard butter.
So unprepared. I wasn't prepared for Jester.
And Jester's
Jonnie,
he's about to be a father again. He's got a.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, he is.
Although, Jester, we got to pick bones, brother. I've got 3 girls, and I know you wanted the boy, but, man, let me tell you something, son. When you hit 72 and you're shitting and pissing your drawers, those boys ain't going to clean you up. Those girls would. Those girls would. So, I hope in 40 years that happens. You're wallowing in your own filth, and your son's like, thanks, Dad, love ya. Because that girl would have taken care of you. That's it.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure my daughter would just like step over me and was like and just say, clean yourself up, Dad. My daughter is she's too hardcore, man. She's only 4.
She's only 4.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
All right, Johnny. Well, it's 9:36. You want to drop one of those reactions now?
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that since all right. Back
For
to
those late, Johnny, for those that came in late, tell them what we're doing.
Basically we're gonna do like a little group reaction video. Not really a reaction video, but a group reaction. You know, that's like a thing on YouTube. They react to things that they see, and so just pick out some. And once, like I'm gonna do the first one, and then maybe like Joe will do the second one next week. He'll pick a video that we'll react to. So that way, it's like it's genuine reactions throughout. Like I've seen the clips, I had to see them because I had to find them. So that's what basically what we'll do is we'll do it like round robin. Like, you know, the next guest went on, you know, whether we have Bearded America with us or whatever, they'll pick a video, but that's basically what it'll be, you know, it's group reaction. So for example,
and the audience can see the video too, right, Johnny? Because of
I hope so. I think so.
Yeah. We're going to find, this is why we're doing this tonight, guys, to see if this works.
And I purposely chose 2 that had no audio, just in case like the audio didn't really work out that well.
Okay.
But I have my screen share unmuted, so if there were audio, it would show up. So the first one we're gonna do, I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but I saw this today. I don't know if I saw this one today. So I'm gonna share the screen.
I know. Yeah, here we go.
Have you seen this one?
No.
All right.
I'm just marveling at the tech.
All right. So this guy right here.
Yeah.
This is the champ. This is Conor McGregor.
Oh, okay.
He's got his whiskey. I forgot what it's called. Shit. Something 21. So anybody in the comments know what his whiskey is? I forgot what it is. But anyway, basically, you know, he's at a pub and, you know, that's a guy, and he's got glasses, and you can see. So he's pouring shots. Proper 12. That's what it is. Thanks, Mike.
Mike, you would know.
So he's fist pumping. I don't know what he's saying. Boom! Clocks that guy right in the face.
Oh!
God!
Damn.
Oh, and it's an old dude.
Yeah, it's an old guy. Well, you got to give it to the old guy, man. He took one from the champ. Like,
God.
All because he didn't want to take a
This,
shot.
Johnny?
What? How old was the clip?
Yeah.
I think this happened today, or the clip surfaced today.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
And I saw that. I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "This fucking guy, like, I don't know if the old man like has like fight experience or whatever, or a really thick head, but like maybe the jab was just really that fast. Yeah, maybe the jab was just really that fast, where like it wasn't a lot of power to it because
is he shirtless in that bar?
No, he's wearing a shirt. He's just it's just like tan colored.
Okay.
And I think the old guy just didn't want to try his proper 12. He probably called it like shit or something like that. And like
he had to.
There's a lot of old dudes in that bar too.
Yeah.
He's like, that's garbage. I'm not drinking that.
You see how fast he is? Like nobody saw it coming. Like nobody.
But that guy just took it like it was a slap. He just
exactly.
was like, okay.
Yeah. Either he's drunk and like, you know, it didn't really affect him that well. But yeah, he took that. He took that like a champ. He took that hit hard.
God bless.
Wow.
Shit. If it was me, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah, me too.
No.
I'd still be laying.
That is crazy. Joe Mahoney's in the house.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah, Joe. That's what happens. That's what happens when you get some beard therapy, baby. Sometimes it gets a little violent, you know? We like to do laughs, but man, you better drink the Champs 21-12 whiskey, whatever it is.
Just for saying it's 15 ball and it tastes like shit. I don't know. You better watch me. You better bob and weave. Yeah, Conor McGregor's gonna come out of nowhere, hide in your closet. You're gonna get your clothes at night. He's like, bang!
Oh, that is too much.
All right, and the second one I have is a little creepy.
Yeah, I like creepy.
I'm gonna set it up as just if you saw this when you woke up in the middle of the night and you looked outside your window and you saw this happening. It's very bizarre. Let's get the. Can we pause? All right, hold up. All right, so. Da-da-da.
What is that? Oh.
What the?
That's the creepy part.
So a dude with a TV head drops an old school TV on somebody's porch and waves.
That's all he does. And then he walks away. And these are the different houses he's hit.
Well, hell, we do beards. This guy's got to have a hobby. I mean, not my cup of tea,
a lot
but
of episodes of Weird Science. I
saw that and I said I definitely have to show that one because that shit's crazy. Like you imagine.
Now, Johnny, do you know where this is going on at?
Now I know I'm going to have some context for this kind of stuff. Now this is a good test run, because like
I'm
to have all the information.
Asker,
Yeah.
I got to know.
I forgot where it is. I think it's in Tennessee.
Oh,
that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Meth is a hell of a drug.
Virginia. It's Virginia. I just looked it up.
Oh, okay, Virginia. All right.
Virginia.
Shit, that's kind of close to me. Fuck. It's not that close. Man, it's like 5 hours. Virginia, is it Virginia 5 hours? I think it is. 5 hour drive.
Oh, you got some laughter out of Heliphat there, Johnny. He liked that one.
All right. That's what this is all about, Come here after a long day's work or whatever, or you having a shit day and it just so happens to be a Thursday.
Yeah.
Come on some beard therapy and have some laughs.
Now tonight,
may feel better at the end,
Just so you know, for those of you in here, tonight was the test run, but we are going to go regularly Wednesday at 9:00. That's a slot.
Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, that's a slot a lot of you guys know. And we're not up against Scott or anything because I know Scott usually lives here. And when we had the round table going, it was an empty slot. And so I just think it's a comfy slot. And a lot of people know that slot. So tonight, Thursday, but usually from here on out, Wednesday at 9. And we are going to have our own beard therapy YouTube channel. We'll be hyping it on Instagram and stuff. We're just running the test on Johnny's channel tonight.
I got to talk to you about that channel because I tried something with that channel. It didn't work. And I was like, oh, shit. I don't know if we can do this. But, we can do it on here or your channel. We can round robin that, too, if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay. And, I like to dedicate it just because I don't like confusing the audience. Oh, is it on Johnny's? Is it on Joe's?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's the only reason I want to dedicate a channel. But we'll talk.
Yeah, for sure.
See, because I don't think of these things. That's why.
Yeah. That's why you have a crew, man. You bounce ideas, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Yeah. So that was that. What was that else I had?
Rob said he likes the format. It's refreshing. Rob, I would love to take credit, but all this structural stuff is all Jonnie. When Jonnie said, yeah, let's do a live together, he immediately went in and said, I want to do these kind of segments. Boom, 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 boom. And I added one little piddly one to the list, but this is all Jonnie on the tech, Jonnie on the ideas.
Jonnie on the spot.
Jonnie on the spot. There he is. And we're not going to talk what spot it is, though.
You know, I drive past one of those fucking things every goddamn day, and I see it, and I'm like, you have to fucking choose Jonnie on the spot for a fucking name of a porta potty, assholes. Like,
hey, at least you don't have Joe Blow or Joe Mama. I mean, that was mine.
Joe Mama.
That was me growing up. Joe Blow or Joe Mama.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, your mama.
Ryan C. from Utah, my guy from Utah, one of my trading partners. You know, I've traded a couple things. Good to see you in here, Ryan. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, you're right, Rob. Rob Acker's the one that turned me on to Jonnie Grooms. I was telling Jonnie this story the other night, Rob. It's when we did the round table and Rob was at the gas station and he couldn't see the comments. And Rob had known Jonnie and Beard Swag, and Rob dropped their names, and that's when I started looking at Jonnie's stuff.
I am special.
Well, I remember that.
I'm special. I take medication because I'm special.
That beard is special, dude. You haven't been doing this that long, and you were baby-faced when you started, or you shaved right after you did.
Yeah. Oh, I can shave tomorrow, and like next week I'll have a beard again. You know, it's like a chia. I think maybe I'm grow faster than a chia pet. I don't know.
Derek, yours is looking really nice, man.
Yeah.
It's getting there, man. I'm going for the year. It's on about month 5 right now.
Wow.
Are you shitting? Dude, this is month 10.
Wow.
Really?
Month 10. And I've got Portuguese and Italian in me, but I can't grow a beard for shit. That's awesome, dude. That's month 5. That's awesome.
Yeah, it grows really fast. I think it has something to do with when I wrestled in high school because, you know, you couldn't have anything. So I'd have to shave all the freaking time.
So it was your hormones and your body just like, we can grow now.
Yeah, I think it's just like, oh, freedom.
Yeah.
So Derek, here's a question: was your conference or your school or any of that stuff? Did you ever have to wrestle a team that had a female on it?
Yeah, it was. Well, I never had to, thank God, but I had a couple dudes that had to, and it was awkward, man.
Yeah,
we always gave them hell, you know. But
of course
it would
you
be awkward. Yeah, one guy he got his ass kicked by one, and he I think he quit a couple weeks after. Honestly, pretty brutal with him, but yeah, it was awkward. I was always glad that never was me. I would have probably forfeited.
I've heard a lot of guys say that. I don't know because I wouldn't be. I had like 3 or 4 wrestler friends from different schools when I was in high school. Girls weren't wrestling in our area, at least at that time. But I played water polo, and we had 2 girls on our team, and it was such a big deal that it actually made the local news because we didn't have a female water polo, but they were like, why can't we play? And so we let them play. But just getting down there, it's one thing when you're feeling bumps. It's another thing when you're feeling other things. You know, when you're growing and. That would be tough. I mean, when is it wrestling? When is it sexual harassment? I don't know. Like, isn't that weird though? Think about the context of that. You could not get away with doing that in any other walk of life, but in wrestling, in a high school wrestling sport, that's allowed. That just it blows my mind the way things work like that. Like,
it's crazy.
As a dress code at school, you know, I'm a teacher. As a dress code, I look at our girl volleyball's uniforms, right? And they have these short spandex. So totally snug and form-fitting, goes up high thigh. They could never wear that in school on a regular day. But as a volleyball player, it's okay.
It's all good.
All good. Just stuff, you know, just stuff that makes me go, Dan C in the house? Yes, Dan C. Someone said water polo.
Yeah. What's up, Dan? How you doing? See, I can't film those lights on the live because the camera that I'm using is just like POS Logitech, supposed to be HD, but it doesn't work unless I have like the brightest lights possible. So I have 2 gigantic LED lights off to the side here that you can probably find like, contact lens in the carpet. It's like, it's insane. It's so bright in here. You have no idea. Like what you guys see is like normal lighting, but for me, it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. And I have another one like right here. See, my hand's like lit. It's a ring light. Because this camera is so shitty that you need an obscene amount of light just to see me. Like if I turn it off right, I can't reach it. But if I turn it off right now, I'd be dark. It'd be all dark. It'd be horrible. So that's why if I could get it where I can film that wall, it would be nice. It'd be a nice backdrop for the for the whole thing and everything like that. Yeah. Because I spent some time on it. It's nice. But
the studio lights you take a still of we're looking nice. The color in those I like.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do it behind me. It all depends. I have to see because like I know those things aren't cheap either. Like, I never priced them out, but I think they're kind of pricey. Those triangle ones. I think Dan's got them, and so does what's his name? Faithfully Bearded. I forgot his damn name. Tyson. Yeah, Tyson has them, and he's got them hooked up where it lights up to the super chat too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
his beard shelf blows my mind.
It looks like the shelf of a cosmetics department in a department store.
You ain't kidding. It's crazy.
I'm like, holy shit. I mean,
but is it all beard oil?
As opposed to what? Lube? I mean, what else is he going to
put? Empty bottles you could just fill with water, have them in the back.
I'm pretty sure it's all dude, that guy spends a mint. I'm pretty sure
I know. But like if you think about it, right? Lube. Has anybody tried beard oil for lube? It's all natural ingredients, right?
Now we're therapeutic. Now we're getting therapeutic right now.
Not lube.
You've given me an idea.
I'll put that to test tonight.
By the way, those of you in the chat, you're chatting with our first owner guest next week. Boston Mike has agreed to be our first owner guest for our official first show. So if you like Boston Mike, if you want to hear more F-bombs per second than the Big Lebowski, make sure you tune in next week for him.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be some fun shit. I'm just
going to Have you seen his shirts? Those F-bomb shirts?
Yeah. And Mike, quick tip, angle the camera so we don't see you sitting on the telephone books, brother, okay? Because we want to keep that image intact. All right? Mike knows I love him like a son. He is young enough to be my son, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
See ya, Dan. That was one time he said. Who's Boston Mike? Now we have like a Bruce Wayne Batman kind of thing going on here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mike Aliberti by day.
Yeah.
Boston Mike in the kitchen or the whatever.
In the van. It's the van, right? He drives the van?
Yeah. Bruce has the limo. Mike Aliberti has the van.
That's it.
Bruce has Alfred. Mike Aliberti has a bunch of dogs. Right? Faithful sidekicks and
have a crate friends.
He said it again one time, Joe. Oh, man. Well, we're getting close to 10, and I think that was, I don't know, guys. I don't know how far you want to roll on.
I'm neither here nor there. It's Mike in the van. Motherfucker. It's in all caps. I want to scream it, but I can't because I got kids sleeping. That's funny.
I don't know how much rest there'll be, Mike, but I'm sure Jonnie will publish it. Right next to the sewed video and the acne remover, which I still have to watch, Jonnie. What was that?
I need to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dermosuction video.
Yeah.
I may redo it because but I want to make it work. Again? I want to make it work. Like I want shit to get sucked out of my pores. Like I want it to make it work, and I spent $20 on the damn thing. So like I want to make it work. You know.
If you want to bruise yourself, I have an idea. Go to a bar where Conor McGregor's serving whiskey, and that'll save you a lot of time to get those bruises.
Yeah. I just feel like, yeah. Proper 12 sucks. That's it.
It's garbage.
What I'll do is I'll pour it and I'll just dump it on the floor, and then that's it. That'll be over.
Yeah. Get a combo to the face.
Dan C. Jonnie and I did a mukbang that had ASMR elements to it. No one else jumped on. I challenged the entire community. Jonnie ate the vegetarian Burger King burger, and since I'm on the Atkins, I ate some chicharrones. So anyone wants to do that, a mukbang, which is a popular Korean, started in Korea. We kind of call it mukbang over here sometimes, but the idea is you get a lot of food. Get a lot of food in live stream, or you get food that's kind of noisy, and it's just basically a food and a live stream kind of thing.
Yeah,
Jonnie has had a good mic.
Yeah, it's an ASMR thing because some people like they find that relaxing for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's gross myself. Even when I was doing it, I was like, oh god damn. I said, this is disgusting.
Your mic was so good. My chicharrones weren't nearly loud enough because I do an ASMR project in school, and I've watched a couple channels, and the kids will watch them. There's this one girl who's a very sexy Asian girl who cuts off here, so all you see is her lipsticked mouth, and she's got like over 1 million subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and all she does is eat. She'll eat like honeycomb, salmon. But the thing she ate once was sea grapes, and they were so crunchy. I like crunchy. Crunchy I can deal with. I don't like squishy. Squishy makes me do one of those, you know.
Oh, yeah, when they do like the soups and the ramen, and they're like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
No way. It's horrible. Holy shit.
Yeah. Rob Acker going back to the 80s for that Ethiopian joke. Holy cow.
Oh shit.
That is horrible.
God.
But lovely at the same time.
Oh man.
Made me think of a couple of Ethiopian jokes I had, but I will share them for another drunken day or something.
Fucking sweating on that one. Christ. We don't have any Ethiopians watching, right? No. Okay, good.
My kids sometimes tune in. That's why I got to be careful. Not my children. I don't care about them. My students sometimes tune in.
Oh,
they you know, to my Instagram lives. They do. I don't know that they tune into this.
I'm a transportation coordinator for a school bus contractor, a glorified contractor, that is. And when I first started doing the YouTubing, I had a gaming channel, and like I was driving a bunch of like, you know, little middle schoolers. Every now and then I have to jump in the bus, and you know, when we're short and all that shit. So like, and I like to do it because it gets me out of the office, and I get to be outside in the air and shit like that. So it's a nice relief sometimes, not all the time, because fuck that shit. But anyway, like they're all playing the game that I've just finished streaming on YouTube. They're playing it on the bus, and I'm like, holy shit, I never connected the two together. Like, what if they're watching YouTube channels and they're like watching my live, my post of me playing the game, and I'm driving the bus, and it's like, I don't want to have that connection with them, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm there for their safety. I'm not there to be their friend and all that stuff. And like, a lot of like, that's what bus driver's job is really for. It's like, the amount of things we have to look out for is insane. Like when we're driving a route, and if we do the same route for, let's say it's my dedicated route, right? I have to keep an eye out on every like corner, the street before they pick up, the street after they pick up, for suspicious cars, for child predators. Like there's so many things you got to look out for, and you got to look out for the kids, make sure they're not by the back tire and all that shit. So like, I don't want to have a relationship with the kids that I drive. It's good to say good morning and have a good day at school. They're the first person you see. So you want to like you know, they don't want to go to school to begin with. So like, you know, if you give them a good morning and, you know, and they walk out of the bus with a smile, they have a better day, then they don't act like little shits in the afternoon. So that's a huge tip for any inspiring school bus drivers out there. We are hiring. I'm located in Bridgewater, New Jersey. I need, but yeah. So like, yeah, I didn't want them to notice that. I said, shit. So then like, I kind of like stopped doing the video game thing, and I started doing the movie thing, and then I made the huge mistake, like an idiot, of streaming. You remember when Bumblebee hit the theaters?
Yeah,
the movie Bumblebee was a Transformer movie. Yeah. So like, I just so happened to get a like a 720p copy of that movie online. And I have it on my computer, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this watch movies with, you know, let's watch movies together type of deal. So I streamed about the first 30 minutes of Bumblebee, and then boom, I was dead. In the like, they killed my channel. No warning, nothing. Like, it was just like, you're banned for, 90 days. So 3 months, I couldn't do any gaming or anything like that. So that's why like the Beard channel came about, because I was like, crap, I got nothing. I can't do anything on YouTube. And like fuck, you know, I started this, and I'm like, I'm really into it now. Like, I really like creating videos and editing and doing all that stuff. That's what really, really drives me on YouTube, is like the whole, like the editing part and all that stuff. I enjoy that. I like to do that. And when that got taken away from me, my creative outlet got taken away because I was retarded and I did something that stupid. And so I couldn't think of anything else to do. And then my wife was like, you should review electronics and all that stuff. And I'm like, you have money for that? Because I don't have money for that. Like, what am I going to do? Review our fucking clock radio? Like, it's not going to be, nobody's going to care about that. You know? So you got to buy new shit to review. Like, you can't just start reviewing. That's another tip. Like, when you look at like YouTube guides and how to grow your channel and all that stuff, and they're like, if you want to grow a review channel, review the things you have already. And I'm like, that's not going to work in this case, you know. Like, it's like I can't, you know, take my computer router and or my TV off the wall and be like, I review my TV, you know. Like, it just doesn't work out. So at the time, my wife was like, you know, she wanted me to grow the beard, so I grew the beard, and then I started buying products in the store and all that stuff, like you do, you know. Started with Cremo and Honest Amish and some other fucking.
Check out Goodfellow out of Target.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Are those, is that the one that's Target? That's owned by Target, and they just branded it as Goodfellow? Because they have a brand. Yeah. Target has a brand that does that.
Yeah, it's like their brand. They do like clothing and stuff like that too. But that beard stuff, like, literally blew my mind. It's all natural, good stuff. There's no crap in it. Works good. It's crazy. I did a review on it.
I have to check it out. And so like, yeah, grew the beard. Started doing that, and then like started finding like, you know, the like the good shit, you know. I started finding like the crushers and then like all the small batch stuff, and like this amazing community just stumbled upon it and took off a life on its own. I was like, that's what I'll do. I'll review beard products because I like them now. And like I use the beard products for everything. Like if my elbows need lube, you know, if I have ashy elbows, my ankles, like I got a bad, like my ankles for some reason, like they ash up for no reason, or I don't even know why. And I was using like regular lotions and like stuff from like Neutrogena and things like that. And I'm like, I still got like this thing. So you know what? I started, let me just rub some, I had beard oil in my beard, and I was like, nah, put it in the ankle. I'm like, oh shit, that really works. So now I use all of it, you know? And I'm at a point where like, if I buy more, what am I going to do with all this old stuff? And like, I have a friend who has a beard, and I'm like, I give him stuff every now and then. I throw him a bottle or two. I throw him whole kits sometimes, because I'm like, this is stuff is starting to collect now, and I don't know what to do. And I can't give it away because I finger fucked the shit out of these bombs, you know. I guess I could take a heat gun and melt them down and say, hey, I never opened it. You know? But I can't do that in my heart, knowing that, like, you know, I know I'm clean. Like, I know I wash my hands. I cut my fingernails. Like, I'm hygienic. But, like, even still, like, I wouldn't want that. So I wouldn't give a used balm that, you know, away to someone like that. Maybe an oil, because, like, it's a dropper. I'm not touching it, you know, maybe.
What I do, Jonnie, is like, because I purchase so much, I literally have a committed bag of heel and elbow oil, the oils that I know I'm never going to wear, because I have so much. If I had bought those at the beginning, I'd wear them. But I have so much other product that I like so much more that I still am never going to get through, because I too have the dry elbows and my heels get dry, and it works like a charm, man. I have a couple balms too, because I sometimes I'll apply the balm when I go to sleep, and try when it's really dry, the balm or the oil, either one. But yeah, that's what I do. I've joked with some of my friends on here. If there's a scent or a product I don't like, I'm like, yeah, that's now foot and elbow oil, because I'm not going to put it in my beard for whatever reason.
I do the same thing with my scalp.
Yeah,
it gets dry, and I use it on that. Works good, man.
See that shine right there?
Yeah. Looks like you're wearing looks like it might be, I don't know, crushers on your head today.
Yeah, that's some sinful right there. Shave my head.
Some sinful.
Yeah, I shaved my head, no lie. Shaved my head. I put the slicks in my beard, put the sinful, all the residual oil just goes, and I have a nice shiny head. They call me Mr. Clean just because my head is so fucking shiny. It does glisten in the sun though. I like it. I like to blind the drivers that like tailgate me and stick my head out the window.
And when you were talking about something earlier, Johnny, like when you said, I'll always buy Crusher, I'll always buy Boston Beard, and you mentioned a third company, Hanyaker.
Hanyaker, yeah. Those are my three, I'm a customer of those three for as long as I have hair in this face.
Yeah.
I'm keeping a lookout of those three all the time. And anything new,
The next problem is as you review more, that list goes.
I don't know.
You don't think so? It has for me. Yeah, let me speak for me. But my list is Lux, Ape, Hanyaker, Crushers, Greedy, W&B, and more.
Yeah.
Because I have so much of their product. Like all those companies I mentioned, I have half the line or more. All right? Mm-hmm. And if you can give me half of your line, and when you're talking, Ape, I don't have half the line. Pardon me. Lux, with his new scents, I probably don't have half his line anymore. But if you can give me half of your line and it's winter, I'm not gonna maybe like everything you release, but I'm for damn sure gonna be keeping my eyes peeled every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm a collector. I was talking to you, Johnny. I collected comics. This is what I'm collecting now. And I keep trying not to buy, and then someone drops something like fucking Boston Mike and his damn holiday. Son of a bitch. Or no, hey, I'm Boston Mike. I'll just randomly drop brown sugar because I know air's
out of nowhere, right?
Right, out of nowhere. It was a butter for the longest time, but now we're going to make it an oil and a butter because I have to have that because it's so awesome. Multiply that by like 10 companies and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, except that I'm complaining. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have.
I don't know, it's hard to say. I know, like Barbu is really good. That Blue Lion scent is like one of my favorites. It smells straight up just like Fruity Pebbles. I fucking love it.
That's what Dan Beard Show said. That's exactly. He said Fruit Loops.
He said Fruit Loops. Yeah. What if I told you that they're all the same? Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's just
every single color is the same flavor.
Yeah. Tricks, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, all the fucking same shit.
Yeah, Barbu's another one. I really like Jester. He sent me Jester when I bought the 2 limited scents. Holy cow, that Jester, the apple orange blend in Jester is so perfect that you could wear it, and because of the apple, it doesn't fade as quickly as I think a citrus would. Mm-hmm. But it works so perfectly as either a spring summer scent or a fall scent if you're one of those like seasonal guys. I know a lot of guys will only wear certain things in certain seasons. And it's like I said in my unboxing, it's a smell that you feel should belong in nature, but doesn't. It's just that good. Nice. Like some fruit should have, or flowers should emit this smell, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, like the
Johnny.
Yeah, what's up?
So I know you're a big soap guy, right?
Yeah.
You need to check these guys out right here. Outlaw. Soaps.
Let me type that in. I have a
fire in the hole. Nice,
dude. It's awesome. I got a review coming of them soon here, but this stuff is great.
Now is that a body soap, Derek? A beard soap? What is that?
Body soap, yeah.
Okay.
They have a couple different things. They got like solid colognes, natural deodorant, soaps. They have a beard oil. Well, it's called what is it? A beard and hair elixir, I guess. That's what they call it. It's like beard oil, or you can put it in your hair too, I guess. They have a bunch of different stuff, all natural. But these soaps, man, are freaking awesome. They got a lot of good scents.
Yeah, I love handmade soaps. That was when I first started into like general hygiene care, and I was like really paying attention to what I was using. I found handmade soaps at a craft fair. Was it a Renaissance fair? It was either a Renaissance fair or a craft fair. I forgot what it was. But like the lady was selling these giant fucking bars of like for $10, and like all the colors and the scents, every single one she had, I was like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. And then like, I bought like 4 bars. I spent like, almost $50 in soap, and like I fell in love with that. And that was oh god, 15 years ago maybe. And I've just been a soap head ever since. And like now I have my own. This is mint chocolate chip. So yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it smells just like mint chocolate chip ice cream. And it looks like it too.
So do you make, because you just made that other batch? Do you make like a batch?
I made this today.
Right, but you had just made the other batch that you were cutting up and saying you would send it. So do you make like a batch a week, or? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. I make a batch whenever whenever it comes to me, like, oh, let's make some soap. I don't have a set schedule.
Okay.
I'm not really selling like high volume soap right now, so like it's not like I have orders waiting. I got a few people on Instagram, Joey, one of them, that like wants a bar.
Me, count me in.
All right, I'll give you a bar too, but I'm not going to give you this from the first batch, because I'm a huge I don't know if a lot of people are like this, but I'm my biggest critic. So when I grabbed this out of the mold and I cut it up, I was like, okay, this is okay. I like this. ASMR for you right there.
There you go.
I was like, all right, I like this. It's pretty good. But I used it in the shower. My wife used it in the shower, and she's like, I hate it. She's like, I hate it. And I said, why? What's wrong with it? Just let me know what's wrong with it. I said, because I'm about to send this shit out. So like, just did it burn you? Like what's going on? You're like, like, do you have any chemical burns? And she's like, no. It's totally safe. It's perfectly fine. So then I saw it, and then she's like, the way it feels when you wash the ridges, she's like, I hated that feeling. And she said she didn't like the shape of it. And I said, well, these are like sample size bars and they're hand cut, so like they're going to be like that. And I said, I kind of get you with the crinkle cut thing. So then I used it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I can't give fucking crinkle cut French fry shaped soaps out there.
But now wait a second.
I just don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna argue for it for one reason. Your wife does not have a prostate, and I think those ridges would be a wonderful taint scrubber and might provide a little therapy of their own. Yeah, so I want the ridge one. I want the ridge one because I want to see if I can have a good bath and maybe little fun in the shower.
All right. You know what? I'll send you a couple, because like and I also have these little jammies right here too, that when I first started making soap to send out, I have these little, which these are really good, but they don't last long. They last maybe like a good, like, if you take a shower with it, you maybe get 2 uses out of it. And they're like these little circle jammies right here. And like when you hold it in your hand, they're concave. So like they go to your skin, And but they don't last long at all. These are too small to sell. These are definitely a sample. Maybe if I ever sell these as a sampler, like I would maybe charge $1 for them or something like that. You get 2 good washes out of the shower with them. It's oatmeal shea butter, and the oatmeal really like exfoliates you. You can feel the oatmeal in there and everything. It's pretty good. Yeah. And that's what these are too. That's what this is too. This is oatmeal shea butter, because I made like, I don't know, 8 pounds of oatmeal shea butter base soap, and so like they're unscented. So what I do is I have all this blocks of soap that I made, and I just melt it down, and I add like my oils, my scents, essential oils, all that stuff goes in to after. So what I'm giving out is all shea butter oatmeal soap, and yeah. But if you really like the crinkle one, I'll send you the crinkle one. That's fine.
Yeah, give me the crinkle one. I mean, prostate thing aside, I don't care about how it feels. That reminds me that I did a review because Beard had been asked me to on this little tiny Iowa company called Bunyan's Best. And the oil smelled really good. The scents were pedestrian and didn't last long. But his soaps, he's got a guy that's been making soap for 40 years, does his soap. And the one I got, I so loved the exfoliating properties. And Ben said he thought it was dried basil, I think. It was definitely a dried herb because it blew my mind. I'm like, how does that? Because it feels rigorous, but not like sandpapery. It feels good, you know? You're like, okay, I can feel that exfoliation, but it doesn't feel wrong. Are you guys home? Nice. I'm going to have to go here, guys. I can feel that exfoliation. So anyone who's a soap head or Jonnie, Bunyan's Best. Check them out. Their soaps are very good.
Bunyan's Best.
Bunyan's Best if you're a big soap guy. As for me, guys, I gotta get out of here for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. If Jonnie and Derek want to keep the show running, remember next Wednesday 9 p.m. we think Beard Therapy will have its own channel. We'll let you know on Instagram.
Yeah.
Those of you who showed up and stuck around with us for the whole hour plus or whatever you stuck around with us, thank you very much.
We went out for a whole hour longer.
All right, Joe. Let's take care. Beard on,
see
whatever
you,
the slogan is. I'll see you soon.
See you, bro.
All right. Do you want to continue or are you good for tonight?
What time is it?
It's like, oh shit, what time is it? It's almost like 10, like 10:20. A couple minutes, 10:20.
I go for a little bit.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, sure. Why not? And if anybody else wants to jump in, shoot me your email. I'll send you an invite. Why not? Well, he was going about the soaps and about the basil, and I was about to say, like, yeah, I have a ton of dried flowers. I have dried chamomile, lavender, rose petals, all of that. And I actually made a rose petal soap, but for some reason, the rose petals, they came apart. It was like a disaster. So, like, yeah. But this new one, I forgot the flower I had on it because it was a sample pack. When I ordered all my dry herbs, they threw in a sample one. And it's like, it's an herb that kind of smells like chocolate. So,
ooh, that's awesome.
My soap is peppermint eucalyptus. So that herb with the peppermint eucalyptus together smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream, like fucking Breyers, man.
That's awesome.
All right.
You ever going to start selling them?
Yeah, I just I got to defeat myself first. You know, I have all these like hurdles that I put in front of myself, and like wondering, like, you know, this is good enough. You know, I know it's safe because like everything I put in there is safe, and because I tested on myself like crazy. Like my very first ever first batch of soap I made like a year and a half ago. My lye to water ratio was wrong. So when I used it, my hands instantly were on fire and I was burning, and like my skin started to get really thin, and I was, holy shit, and I was chemical burning the fuck out of my hands. So I immediately grabbed the white vinegar and like neutralized the burn. And then, but my skin was super brittle for like a couple of hours. You know, it didn't come back to like thickness. So like that was the worst experience I ever had making soap. And then yeah, so like I know like this is okay now. So like I got that down. So I'm happy with, you know, how it turns out. You know, but I guess making soap's dangerous. You know, like if you add the what is it? If you add the lye to the water, the cloud comes up and you fucking can choke to death or something like that. Or the,
or
the water to the lye. I forget which one. I have on my soap making table, I have like directions on what to do and what not to do because I forget, you know, because I don't make it all the time. So, yeah, if you do one wrong one way, like you get fucked up. Like you will, yeah, like a cloud of lye will come out at you, in your face.
And God.
It chokes you up and you can't breathe. It sucks. And I have like no ventilation down there. So it's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So what do you do for a living?
I'm in the nursing field, man.
Oh, you're a nurse?
Nice. Yeah.
My wife's a nurse.
LPN.
That's it. And my wife, she's LPN. She just started. She got some position in this medical company that it's calling her lead LPN. And what she does is she bounces around from doctor's office to doctor's office, and basically as they fuck up, she has to fix the office. So like she just bounces around. So she just started this week. So she was with another office for like 13 years, but then that went south and she just didn't want to work there anymore. So she's got a whole new gig happening.
Sometimes change is good, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As long as she's good, and happy with what she's doing, I'm happy.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
Damn right. Shit. Especially mine. Fuck. My wife is that's where my daughter gets it from, because my wife is pretty hardcore on herself, because like she's like, if you try to hug her while she's sleeping, you could get an elbow in the throat, and you can get an elbow in the gut. She's very like combative, like and she's a power lifter.
That's how my wife is.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, she's a power lifter. My wife's like 5'2", 5'3", and she power lifts. She deadlifts. She's fucking squats with hundreds of pounds of weight on her, and like it's insane, And
yeah, she ain't taking no shit.
No. She's a tough little lady, man. But I need that in my life, because without that,
yeah, me too, man.
I'm fucking wild, man.
If it wasn't for mine, shoot, I'd be dead somewhere right now, probably.
I'd probably be like in my parents' basement, like 200 pounds overweight, doing this.
Be like Ben Stiller in Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
Oh man. Oh man, yeah. So all right, I think I'm getting kind of tired. That's when I start talking like I'm tired. Kind of tired.
It's all good, bro. I gotta get up at 5 anyways. So.
Oh man, I got vacation this week, so this was a good time to
lucky.
test this out. That's why I made soap too, because I'm on vacation. But all right, so
hit me up about some of that soap, man. When you get some, I'll buy some off of you.
I'll just send it to you. Okay, just shoot me your address in the DM, and I'll send you a bar or whatever. Fuck, I'll cut that up.
All right, bro.
And I'll send a bar. And basically open to anybody who's still watching. If you made it this far into the live and you would like to try some handmade soap that I made today, shoot me a DM, your address, and I will try like hell to get it out to you. I'll let you know that I haven't ever shipped anything out, so I have to learn how to do like a mass, like sending it all out. Maybe I'll hit up Mike, because I know Mike, Boston Mike there, he does that. He sends out shit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right, so have a good night, everyone.
Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Johnny, thanks for letting me be a part of it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime. I could do up to 5 people on here. So I think it's five people. So we could have like, a revolving, member, and we can have a solid member, and we can have a creator on a company man also.
Yeah.
Like, I'll talk with Joe, and if you want to be a permanent member, like, fuck it, I don't care, Good
Sweet
conversation,
awesome.
Man. It's good conversation.
Shoot, I'm always down, man.
Yeah. All right. So, good night, everybody. And remember, take care of yourself and each other. Later.
See you, brother.
See you.